Welcome to Smart Stewards Money Podcast, financial conversations for millennials and adults. On this podcast, we'll be sharing practical tips and insight on personal finance for both millennials and adults. We'll be bringing in experts and guests from various fields to share their knowledge and experiences on personal and business finance. Of course, we'll be addressing common misconceptions and answering your burning questions about money management. Our goal is to equip you with the knowledge and tools you need to make informed financial decisions about how to make, manage, multiply money, build wealth, and achieve your financial goals. My name is Shola Adeshaki, and I'm going to be your host on this journey. You're in for an amazing time with us. So sit back today, grab a cup of coffee, and let's dive into the world of personal finance together.
Hello everyone, my name is Morenike Amosu from Smart Stewards, and today I have as my guest our lead coach at Smart Stewards, Shola Adeshaki, and I'll be asking her some questions that have been bothering me for a while. Hello, Coach Shola. It's nice to have you in our guest seat today.
Hello, everyone. I am glad to be here, and I'm a guest on this episode.
Wow, feels good. All right. Coach, there's been this question that I've been pondering about. We talk about the jackpot concept here in Nigeria, and like it or not, it's an elephant in the room that we can no longer not talk about. The statistics are glaring of people who are moving out. In short, in this room now, you don't know who's going next. Yeah, somebody may be going next. So, but what's your take on it? One, as it affects family, as it affects the economy, as it affects us in general. What would you have to say?
Awesome. For those who are listening who do not live in Nigeria or are not Africans, jackpot just simply means, relocating. And I like the question because I've seen a lot of things in the last few months. I've seen really, really hard separations. Friends who have relocated to other parts of the world, family members who have relocated, and especially, a lot of Nigerians and Africans who have left for greener pastures. If you had asked me this question about 2 years ago, my opinion would have been different. But as a spiritual person, if you'll permit me to go a bit spiritual on
Please do.
I was thinking about it a couple of days ago, and I'm like, wait a minute. Relocation was very, very common in the Bible.
True.
Do you see? Adam relocated out of the Garden of Eden.
Yeah.
Even though, that was like
induced
relocation. Where we don't even want to go into that. But Abraham is the father of faith. It was God that told him, leave your father's house and go to a land that I will show you. I think about Moses. Moses relocated at some point from Egypt into the wilderness where he had an encounter with God. Imagine if he had remained in the palace. People relocate. People relocate now as people relocated in the Bible. Joseph relocated. Joseph relocated from Canaan to Egypt. And look at how instrumental he became to that entire generation. Yeah. So relocation is not exactly new. Because of the things that have been happening in the global economy, even in our national economy here in Nigeria.
Yeah.
It is okay for people to want to, aspire for a better lifestyle, a better standard of living, and for their children. And some people may have received direct instructions from God, or some people may just have weighed it out with their spouse and, to say, it's better we leave.
Yeah.
I know it's hard on the society. There's a brain drain, so to say. People are missing their friends. I have a lot of friends who have relocated. But wherever you find yourself part-time, make sure your decisions are carefully, made. You're wise, because wisdom is profitable to direct. Shall I continue the examples of people who relocated in the Bible?
Yes.
Ruth.
And I have another question.
Ruth relocated. Esther relocated. David relocated. Jacob relocated. See, I am, as of now, not relocating, and I have not relocated. So I'm not saying this because I have plans to relocate or whatever. I'm just saying that, guys, let's take it easy on people who decide to move their families. You don't know people's peculiar circumstances. So it's hard, like I said, on the society, on the nation, on churches and everything. But relocation is not a new phenomenon. Do you see, right?
Okay, so this came to my mind very quickly. A friend is relocating, not to the regular country. She's wondering about her investments. She's taking time out to ensure that that her investments in Nigeria have been growing. And now she's thinking, do I liquidate all? Do I move it? There's a scare about the dollar and it losing its place of power over the next few years. And there's just that. And I remember thinking, well, God will guide you.
Right. Yeah. So when we talk about the financial side of relocation, there's a lot to consider. I'm saying Moses relocated, Joseph relocated. It sounded easy. For some of them, it wasn't exactly easy.
It wasn't.
Abraham had to move with his family, and then Lot went with him. Along the line, he had to do some things in order to amass wealth. All of them, it had to be strategic.
Yeah.
So if you have relocated and you're wondering if, should I leave my investment? What is happening to the night? I think I don't want to give a blanket answer.
Yeah.
Talk to a financial coach.
Yeah.
Talk to a financial counselor. Weigh what you have. Of course, if you are relocating to another land, I believe, in my own opinion, your investments should be denominated.
Yeah.
Especially
it helps control. It helps you have a say in the.
Especially where the currency of the other country is more stable.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Because your bills and your expenses will be denominated in that new place you're going. Good. So you have to consider so many things: the economy of the country you're living, the economy, because some person might be moving from Canada to America or vice versa.
Yeah.
It's not like Nigeria where the currency is weaker.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say, yes, you have to move your funds because it is Nigeria. It could be anywhere. Some people could be living from UK to Canada. So talk to experts, look at your, current portfolio of investments. Talk to an expert, pay for a session so that they can help you determine what to do, whether to liquidate, whether to move monies around your asset classes into other classes. One other thing I would like to say about relocation is wherever you find yourself, don't go with a victim's mentality, and don't go relocating and then you get there and you're like, I ran away from something. Don't run away from something. Run towards something. If you're running away from whatever is happening where you are, then you get there, you're likely to just subject yourself to this conditioning that, after all, I have left all of those things. I am now here. Let me just manage. No. Keep your dreams alive.
Yeah.
There's a quote that I love to say all the time. It says, nothing guarantees a good future like a correct picture.
Yeah.
And you cannot feature in a future you cannot picture. So don't run away from something, run towards something. I see a lot of Africans who relocate overseas, and just because they were running from something, they are not amounting to anything big. They get there and they subject themselves to some subconscious reclining. You're like, I'm just here, let my family just feed. You should,
when you can get
you should have a picture of becoming something great. We can have black people overseas who will be wealthy, who will be billionaires. Settle into the system, get knowledge, network appropriately, make friends, believe, have a positive mindset that, hey, I may be new here, but I'm here to excel. All of those examples I gave from the scriptures, they relocated and they excelled where they went to. Abraham excelled, Isaac excelled, Jacob excelled, Moses, Esther, Ruth, all of them excelled. That should be your own vision as well. So you are living where you currently are and you are moving into a new place and you're deciding that I am going to excel. I hope we have part 2 of this conversation because I don't want us to there are other things that we need to talk about relocation. Yes.
All right. It's been a wonderful session. Thank you so much, Coach Essay. It's good to have you, be the guest.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Right.
Of course, join us at Smart Stewards where we talk about financial literacy at different levels, courses. We've got members in over 40 countries. We have a strong community of people who are looking at taking their financial journey to a higher notch. So join us at our Smart Stewards Academy and let's do this journey together.